Yo guys, what's happening? It's CJ. We're gonna do another awesome video for you guys today. Today I am gonna do something I wanted to do for a long time, and I've been reading about on the forums and watching videos about the ASM, the automatic sound module, I guess it's called, where it puts fake noise in the cabin. So I finally got the OBD link in the mail the other day and did a video for you guys on coding my dash, and it's currently set to the M dash and I love it. So I figured I'd try to code out the active sound and see what happens. So I figured I'd take you guys for a little run, put it in Sport Plus mode so you guys can actually hear what it sounds like when the valve's open. And then get a couple runs in, get on the freeway, and then code it off, bring you guys through coding it off, which is pretty easy. But then taking another run and seeing what it sounds like afterwards. So stay tuned, hang in there, and we're gonna see what happens. It's a nice day. Figure out maybe I get some draggy runs in there as well. Maybe try to get out on the highway and do some 60 to 100s. But another beautiful day in Quarantineville, living the dream. And as always, I appreciate you guys for checking it out. If you are getting some value out of this, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button up top and help me grow the channel. Like I always say, it's exceeding all my expectations, and it's fun. So stay tuned, guys, and we're gonna get on the highway here and do a couple runs for you guys. All right, see you. All right, so we're gonna hop on 95 here in a second. We're gonna check out the cabin noise and see if we can notice any difference in the pre-test. Tell you what, I love the M dash. It's increases the speed limit, or this, you know, it goes up to 200 miles an hour instead of I think 160. But just looks a lot cleaner, I think. I mean, I can definitely notice it. Should be interesting to see what it's like without it, but it's not definitely like overbearing or anything. It's not really a drone or any kind of crazy noise or anything, you know. I mean, I definitely like the way the car sounds. Yeah, I mean, I like the way it sounds. I don't think it's anything crazy. I'm really looking forward to see what it's going to be like without it. Maybe just because I'm so used to it. And I feel like it's a quiet car anyway. You know, I'm cruising at 90 miles an hour and I just hear a little bit of wind, you know? car likes to run at 100 miles an hour, I can tell you that. That's for dang sure. It does not like to go slow. Be interesting to see how the engine noise is being picked up on the video, because I mean, it's definitely noticeable. It's the only thing I've ever known, so it sounds normal to me. People on the forums are saying that it's night and day different. So we'll see how it goes. I love the little burbles too. Bum bum, bum bum bum, bum bum. Ah, that stuff's so good. I love it. Addicted to energy drinks. Hope you guys enjoyed the BimmerCode video that I did for you the other day. It's my first time using BimmerCode. I was surprised how easy it was. Nice and simple. However, I'd never got into expert mode, nor do I want to. But you know, it does what I need it to do. I'm not out there trying to do anything good, just to try to make some cosmetic changes. Like, just since my dash has changed, I love looking at the dash. It's just that subtle little change. I tried to change the blinker to stay on 5 times instead of 3 times, and it actually coded it into the system. However, when I go to select it, it won't stay on. It won't let me select it. It just stays to what it normally is, 1 or 3. Got a Mustang behind us. Maybe he wants to give us a try. He wants to be famous. He wants to get on TV. Tell you, overall, man, I love this car. It is it's comfortable. It is definitely friggin' a beast. It's got everything that you need. You know, this has the stock exhaust as well, so I'm not sure that it'll sound much different with the stock exhaust. Maybe if you had an aftermarket exhaust, it might sound a little bit different. I don't know. But we'll have to tell. Man, I like the way that sounds. Definitely music to my ears. Nothing like a guy doing 60 in one of the fast lanes, huh? Good job, buddy. The virus doesn't get you, your driving will. We're gonna head over to the office and code this baby out and take her for another spin and see what it sounds like. Like I said, I hope I don't miss it. It's the good thing about BimmerCode. You just revert to a backup, put it right back in, and then you're good to go. Should be interesting to see what it sounds like without it, man. hopefully it doesn't mess up the radio. I've read in a couple spots where people feel like it introduces some noise into the radio and the stereos, but we'll have to wait and see. The one thing I did not want to do is rip the whole trunk apart to be able to get to the amplifier, to be able to yank out the wires in that ASM module. So hopefully this does the trick and we can see some type of difference, and we'll get a good before and after. Man, so good. Sounds so pretty. All right. Well, I'm gonna get the OBD link out. We are going to put the car in diagnostic mode. Try to code this baby real quick. We'll get a screen share going. All right, there it is. The OBD link. Get this baby going and see what happens. Let me shut the car off. All right, that baby is in. Put on the spectacles. Put the baby in diagnostic mode. Diagnostic mode active. Start a screen share going. Launch BimmerCode, we'll connect. Selecting the 5 series. Come on. All right, so we will come down here to the receiver audio module for Active Sound Design. At least this is a little bit quicker than some of the other ones with a bunch of things in the module. So you can see right now it's active. We're going to make it not active. Let's code it. Restarting the ECU. Coding successful. So we've successfully coded out Active Sound Design. And we'll see how this baby sounds. Huh. I tell you what, I can definitely notice a difference already. It's pretty quiet in here. I can hear more of like just kind of the rev of an engine, like mechanical noise, not like deep grumble engine noise. Huh. It's definitely quieter. I can hear the burbles and the pops from the exhaust still. Man, that made a big difference. Huh. I'm surprised how big of a difference it made. The cabin's really quiet. You can hear more of the whine of the engine as opposed to like the deep grumble, like throaty sound of a V8. The engine now is like a, you know, more just kind of like a whiny kind of sound. I mean, it still sounds tough, but pretty shocking. See what it sounds like when we get it on the highway. I mean, from an idle, it sounds more like a big block V8, like you can hear it boom 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 boom. I tell you how, I'm shocked. I didn't think it would make that much of a difference. I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I don't know. I'm so used to hearing it since I got the car the other way. I don't know if I'm a fan yet. I can tell you from an idle, it sounds like you can hear just the throat sounds of the exhaust a little bit more. It's definitely a lot quieter. So we'll see what happens when we punch it down here on the highway. Wow. It is definitely quiet. Definitely makes a huge difference as far as you know, driving and cabin noise. These people get out of our way, we'll be able to step on it a little bit. Wow. That's insane. I can't believe how much active sound it actually throws into the cabin. I had no idea it was that crazy. I mean, now the car sounds like a silent rocket ship. There's almost no sound. You just feel the car pulling and taking off. I'm doing 100 miles an hour. Wow. Night and day difference. Night and day difference. You can't hear anything from the engine when you step on the skinny pedal. Wow. Let's see. Insane. There's nothing. I think if you left the car like this, you'd have to get an exhaust, because there's no deep throaty rumble exhaust sounds or anything coming from you know, the big V8 deep engine sound at all. It sounds civilized. Well, I think I'm gonna have to put it back, because I actually like the Active Sound module and the Active Sound Design, and so I like how it sounds inside the cabin. I didn't get any drone from it when I was had it on previously, but now it just sounds like a car with a quiet exhaust, a fast car with a quiet exhaust. But I'm shocked. I had no idea that it would make that much of a difference. I'm taken back. I can't believe it. You definitely need to get an exhaust if you're going to leave it like this and you want to hear the actual exhaust sounds from this vehicle. Stock exhaust. I'm in Sport Plus, and don't get me wrong, I mean, you can still hear the sound of the engine, but when you're putting your foot on the gas, cruising down the highway, there is no interior sound like there was before. Kind of gave you a false sense of ego, I think, that you had this big beefy muscle car. Well, pretty cool. I'm kind of glad I did it. Man, BMW should be like Harley Davidson. They do it like this. They're pretty much guaranteed everybody buys a Harley.
These destinations should I select?
Oh, I said Harley. I wasn't asking for you.
Please select an entry from the list or say correction.
You know, but if BMW was like HD, everybody be buying an exhaust. One of their $7,500 M Sports. Not. It's crazy, man. I'm shocked. I can't believe it. I would venture to say that if you had an aftermarket exhaust, it'd be a whole different story. But with the stock exhaust, it is quiet. Quiet. Ridiculous. She still moves though, baby. She's still fast. Well, guys, that was pretty interesting, man. I wouldn't have thought that it was going to be that big of a change. I literally can't hear anything in the cockpit as I'm driving down the road, in the driver's seat. But I appreciate you guys watching. Like always, I appreciate everyone supporting the channel. Hit that subscribe button, and we're gonna head home and figure out how to code it back on, because I like the way it sounds. Contrary to the internet and the forums and everybody else, I like the way it sounds. So, just my opinion. But guys, have a great weekend. Stay tuned for more videos. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and stay safe.